Hi, my name's Jason, and I believe in Jesus. I believe in his principles. Everyone else, that I think it's amazing that my wife is dating a woman right now while we're married.
But may I say, I am a motherfucking diva? And I don't like some fucking fool scrub calling up my phone or freaking blowing up my phone.
Nobody is desperate for you, Shanny. I don't know where the fuck you're getting this in your head.
Lisa Washington, Scott Schaefer has the night off. We begin tonight in Lackawanna County, where more than a dozen people are now without a home after being told to leave a motel in Scott Township because of an oil spill. Newswatch 16's Jack Colkin spoke with those who say they have nowhere else to go. He's live in our newsroom tonight with the story. Jack.
Lisa, after an oil spill condemned the only place they can call home, close to 20 people are now without a place to sleep tonight as temperatures dip near freezing.
I heard a boom, boom, boom at the door, and I'm like, what is this?
Jason Egroff woke up to firefighters pounding on his and other residents' doors after an oil spill at Motel 81 in Scott Township. According to the residents, the spill happened because of missing copper pipe in the basement of the building. Once the spill was under control, Egroff and others were told to get out. He says the owner of the motel didn't offer them any assistance.
No notice. No sympathy, not we're going to do this for you. Like, he's got a bunch of home.
Jason, you're always asking for help. And dude, look what the fuck has happened to you. Like you said at the beginning, you inherited like $700,000. Why the hell did you and Shanny move around so much if you had that kind of money? I mean, why didn't y'all just like buy a mobile home? At least that way you would at least had a permanent resident, and then I would at least put maybe what, $100K away for retirement or something like that when I'm in a position where I can't work anymore, you know? But I mean, this is what happens when you allow someone like Shanny to basically control every aspect of your life. But I digress.
Homeless people here now. It's insane.
Hey, we always pay our rent on time. We never have any miss. But yet, this is what we're being treated.
Guy Turner and Kathleen Collins have been staying at Motel 81 for the last few months. Now that the building is condemned, they have nowhere else to go.
I was in the room crying about a half an hour, 45 minutes ago. I have nowhere else to go. I don't want to live like this.
It has been nerve-wracking because they keep telling us, well, the police is going to come and, you know, pull us out and force us out. So we're just hanging in there.
Man, these people look like something from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with Jack Nicholson, you guys. The lady that was talking kind of reminds me of one of the characters on there. I can't remember the name on top of my head, but she looks like she would be a cast member on there. Well, let's continue.
He reached out to the motel owner who said the building is condemned and that to his knowledge no people were on or staying in the property. Residents who wish to remain anonymous say that isn't true.
The owner was here, and my husband went up to him and asked him, what are you going to do for us? This is your problem. And he says, there's nothing we can do. It's not our problem. It's your problem. You got to find a place.
We did reach out to Scott Township Police to see if anything was being done for the residents still staying at the property, but they did not respond to us. Jack Colkin, Newswatch 16, live in the newsroom.
Hey, you guys, so Shanny is live on Twitch and just screaming. So, headphone users, this is your warning right now. Right before I pause it, she was absolutely screaming. Here we go. Oh, wait.
I tried to sell merchandise, and they all mass reported me over bullshit and got me to not make money. Maybe it's that!
Oh, jeez.
Maybe it's that I'm not allowed to fucking try to fucking survive in this world. Maybe it's that. You'd be pissed.
You don't try and survive. You don't try and help yourself. You expect a handout every single day. And when you don't get it, it's all, I can't make it in this world. You guys are stopping me from making money. Nobody's stopping you from going to get a job.
Because I'm sick and I want him to eat. Maybe it's that.
Can you address how you said Subway made you so sick before, but you guys are asking for it today?
And if I'm okay! And him crying constantly because his mother isn't getting the help she needs! Maybe it's that!
Wow. And the Emmy goes to... This comment right here. Oh, where did it go? Someone said, Shanny, everyone is having a hard time. We take care of ourselves first. Everybody's going through something, Shanny. You're not the only one.
Maybe it's that! Maybe it's because my whole life has been blown fucking apart since 2020 because of goddamn COVID! Maybe it's that! And then you get blamed for it!
You're blaming COVID for everything you and Jason have done and are still doing? COVID stop? Come on.
Why would anyone be upset when their whole life is falling apart and you're fucking dying and there's nothing you can do? Maybe it's that! I don't know! Maybe it's because I'm always in fucking horrible pain! Maybe it's that! And I have no way to get to the doctors when I need to! Maybe it's that!
I'm not buying it, Shanny. I suffer with pain every day, and when I didn't have a ride to the doctors, I took a bus, I took a cab, I took an Uber, I used my legs.
Maybe it's that you need a little bit of fucking empathy, a little bit of compassion, and the whole world just like, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha. You deserve this. You deserve this. Starve. Die.
You created your own environment and your own problems. It's not anybody else's problem to fix your life.
Even exists anymore. I don't believe in the your fellow man bullshit. I don't believe in that anymore. Cause all I see is people doing nothing but hurting others and laughing about it like fucking demons.
Are you describing yourself? And that couldn't have paused at a more perfect place. Oh my gosh.
I need help.
Help yourself.
Maybe it's because you talk to authorities over and over again about
the issues you're going through and they just don't do fucking shit to help you. What are they supposed to do for you if you don't want the help and you don't want to help yourself? They can give you resources. They can tell you to go to a hospital. They can tell you everything to do in the world, but you actually have to do the footwork. And all I get is I'm lazy. Well, oh, I wish I was fucking lazy. I wish I was lazy. I wish I could just lie down and not give a fuck and just lie around.
Hey, I did that on purpose, you guys. I'm actually doing a little treat for y'all as well, trying to see what Shanny would sound like if she was high on meth, you know, by playing with the new editing software I got right here. But having said that, she's saying that she's lazy and everything like that. I mean, Shanny, you haven't had a job since you worked at freaking Subway. Like, come the fuck on. You and Rev just don't want to fucking go out there and do anything. I mean, if we had to make a comparison with those three, like including G-Man, I'd probably say G-Man would probably have the highest level of work ethic. Shanny would probably come in, you know, at a very low second, and then Rev would probably be at a 0, because I don't even think Rev's even had a job his entire life. But maybe, you know, Shanny may want to be careful on how she treats Rev, because, you know, all these people all the trolls that are getting into Rev's head, they might actually say enough to convince him to leave her, and she would definitely be on her own. She may be able to get whatever disability and SSI that she's able to get, because, I mean, if she's 600 pounds, I mean, of course she's not going to be able to work at a lot of places. So, you know, of course the government's going to have to feed her, and, you know, they might be able to pay for her to get a another extended stay or hotel, wherever the hell they're staying at. Or she may get lucky to even rent a room from somebody if they, I don't even know, whoever does rent a room to those two, it's going to be a nightmare from hell on their part. I mean, you know, they'll be in my prayers if that ever happens. But I actually looked at some things on Scranton, PA to actually see what Rev could do in order to, get employment. But we're actually going to finish this video off, and then I'll get to that part in just a second. So let me get off that horse right now, and let's continue on with this continuation of a train wreck.
All day and no. Are you saying that's what you don't do? Wow. I wish I could walk, because if I walked, I could be able to get a proper fucking job! G-Man just told us the neighbors all saw you walking around outside. Didn't you stop a fight the other day? Remember, you guys? We covered that video. She said she got up and she ran out and she stopped a fight between two men. Again, I wish I could fucking do that! I wish I could do that, but I can't! I fucking can't! And then I hear all these fucking people going around telling you to get a job and help yourself? I'm just so fucking sick of it. I'm so fucking sick of it. And Jesus Christ, I need help. I need help, Lord. I need fucking help. I need fucking help in this fucking world. Because I can't do it anymore. You have these stupid little bitches being like, well, I have fibromyalgia, and I have osteoarthritis, and I have stage 4 cancer, or whatever they try to make up. And be like, I work. Well, gee, I was working. I was working pretty goddamn hard. And what happened? But there comes a point when you have osteoarthritis, when the arthritis gets so bad that you can't lift people anymore. You can't walk anymore. And I see your ableism. I see. See, this is driving me nuts, because why is it all of us who deal with pain every day can figure something out for ourselves? Like, she talks like nobody else lives in pain but her. I have a rod in my spine, Shanny. I live with pain every day. But you know what? I have a daughter I have to take care of, and I figure it out. I figure it out. You're not the only one with pain. Stop with all this crying dramatic. Gosh, you really should have been an actress. Part of me wants to feel bad for you, but I know, and I see right through you. I see right through you. I know what you've done. I know what you're continuing to do. And this is all because somebody is exposing you on a live stream and saying you were seen walking around by all the neighbors. So now we're crying and saying we can't do anything. And if anybody says anything, we're shaming her. That's not it. So many of us have problems in life, Shanny. So many of us have, we're going through our own stuff, and so many of us live it with pain, and we figure it out. And that's painful as fucking shit! But I get made fun of that. I get called lazy for that. I call you lazy because every day you send your fake husband online, or you go online and you ask for things, and you don't take the initiative to look for resources or food pantries, or dial 211 and tell them you're hungry and you need help. 211 helps you with resources. You don't want to do any other footwork, even if it means just picking up your phone and making a phone call. You don't even have to leave bed to make a phone call. Prove me wrong. I bet you won't. I bet you can't say one goddamn nice thing to me. I bet you can't. It's all... I can't. Guys, all assumptions. Conjecture isn't the truth. Assumptions aren't the truth. Just because you believe it doesn't mean it's the fucking truth. Oh, jeez. We'll stay for a minute longer, you guys. But yet you do. Like naive fucking gullible fools. Walking around, blindly following people. Blindly. So, Master Rev, what's your take on all this? I don't care. Judgment Day is coming. Judgment Day is coming. And wow. Did it just stop?
I forgot to mention, guys, I actually did get to talk to Shanny on Instagram, so just going to share a couple of these snapshots. I mean, if they're hard to read, just understand, screens are screens. But this was after she had her son basically defend her and Rev, and I said, Shanny, come on, man. And then she goes, Warborg 91, so my son doesn't have a right to speak. And Different Sage, who's right underneath, also said, this is pathetic. Yeah, let me go ahead and get to the next clip. Warborg, do I care when my family's at risk? No. And what is good idea is when you're being lied about. I think you idiots just got caught lying and now you're going to turn into something else. You don't want my son involved. Stop talking about them. William is 16 and he is capable of speaking on his own. F you. Very mature for a 39-year-old woman, I must say. Shanny, you're like 8 years older than me. What the hell, man? Jesus Christ. All right, what's the next one? Oh, this one's short. And I didn't force him. He wanted to do it, so suck my... And then this is when she blocked me. I said, that's not very Christian. I was trying to help you, saying this isn't a good idea. And then she tries to tell me to go perform fellatio on her, which is probably the most nightmarish thing. And trust me, I've seen her and Rev's OnlyFans, and if you even count that as sex. But yeah, don't watch that. If you don't want PTSD, don't watch that video. Let's continue. Hello, everyone. Let's get over to here. Let's type in, let's go help out our buddy Rev. Let me make sure my thing's actually recorded. Yep, it is. Cool. We're cooking with gas now. Scranton, PA, BioLife. Or how about Plasma Center? Let's see. Gonna see if we can help Rev and Shanny get some money. Give them a few ideas. Looks like there is a CSL Plasma Center over in a place called Taylor, PA. Let's see how far that is from Scranton. Let's see. Out on. Cat's getting on here. Get off the computer. No. Not allowed. Don't even think about it. Stay there. Okay, let's try Scranton, PA. Oh, from Scranton, PA, it's only 3 miles from where they're at on the map. So they can go down here. Most plasma centers, I've been to CSL before. We have one down here in San Antonio. And they normally get bonuses, like, I think after your 3rd or 4th visit every month, especially during the holidays, they usually give you an extra little bit. Usually your first 2 donations is going to be the biggest. Hopefully, if Rev is clean, he can actually go down there and he can get himself some money enough to put some gas in the car, to maybe buy him and Shanny some snacks, and or maybe help at least pay for one of their cell phones during the month. If they do that every week, they can go 2 times out of the week. Normally after your first visit, it should only take maybe 2 hours if you're if it's not a real busy day, maybe even less than that. If there's not a whole lot of people, they can go down there and just play on their phone for like an hour or 2, play whatever game they're playing, and just sell their blood, sell their plasma. They can get off that way. But let's see what else they got. Let's try a day labor place. Let's try a popular one. People ready. Or actually, you know what? Here, we'll just do it this way. People ready. Scranton, PA. Let's see if they have anything like that. It says temp agency in Wilkes Barre. I know the ratings don't look too good, but usually these kind of jobs are not really the best. Kitty, I told you, stop getting on the computer. Get off. Stay down. I got my freaking thing in the living room, and he keeps wanting to try to jump up. I just don't want him hitting any buttons and basically hitting the stop button on the recorder. Let's see. Let's go to maps again. Let's check this out. Okay, Scranton, PA. Okay, actually, why don't we do this? Pace. Direction from... How far is Wilkes Barre from Scranton? Okay, that's about 20 miles away, but I guess that's not too far. But if they're on this side right here... Looks like they live near a State Game Lands 91 National Forest. If that is a national forest, what is that? State Games Lands? Oh, it's a state park. Never mind. Okay, so they can go to one of the day labor places, both of them. They could work, say, 3 days out of the week. You know, we'll say $100 a day from the day labor place. That should get him and Shanny, if she decides to work, that should get them both $600 a week. If they do the plasma thing, you know, also at the same time, we'll say that's an extra, for both of them, we'll say an extra $250 a week. So that would come out to about, let's see, $850. So 800 times 4 is about 32 plus the extra $200. That would get them at least $3,600 a month. And that would be more than enough for them to at least be able to, you know, pay their rent for the month. They can get their Delta 8. They can get their vape, cigarettes, you know, snacks, whatever it is they like to do. Well, you know, here's another big one. The Durango he's got. Why don't you sign up for one of these, you know, DoorDash apps, Rev, you know, like, or Uber Eats, you know, do that part-time. Do it like right after you get out of the day labor place. Work a couple hours doing DoorDash. Make you an extra, you know, 30, 40 bucks, you know, maybe a couple days out of the week, you know. You add that on there. I mean, like, with everything that I added together with him and Shanny doing the day labor, going to the plasma center, and maybe doing the DoorDash, probably all three of those things together could get them probably almost close to $4,000 a month. That's really not bad at all. And, you know, whatever other side gigs they can probably think of, you know, if they want to do like scrapping or anything like that. I mean, there is a way to make some money. But it's like Shanny and Rev don't have the survival instinct to do so. Like, if we were living back in the Stone Age, I mean, they would definitely not survive. So, let's see how much the average DoorDasher makes an hour. Now, I should know because I used to work for DoorDash, but let's see, just for laughs, just for the audience to see, average hourly pay. It doesn't say for, okay, well, this is just, I guess, for the United States. The average is about 16 to 24 per hour. So that's not too bad. I mean, we got to minus the gas. So, like, let's just say they make about $20 an hour, you know, with the gas. Let's just say they put like $5 for every, you know, $20 they get, you know, or maybe every $10 or whatever. We'll say like maybe 10% of whatever they make goes to gas. That's how much they are willing to make. How much is gas in Pennsylvania? Is a gallon of gas in Scranton, PA. Let's see what it says. Huh. Unless it's old, it says $4.05. So it's still. I hope this ain't fucking. Let's see. Today's national average is $3.85. Is this recently? Because I remember. No, this doesn't seem. This doesn't seem right. Because I remember down here in Texas, gasoline's only $3 right now. Well, it's probably going to be more up there. So yeah, we could probably say $4. $4 an hour. How much does a Durango? How many miles per gallon for a Durango? Let's take a look. We'll just guess, say 2013. Okay, so it's about 23 on the highway, so maybe. Well, he probably got a newer one, so if you got the 2014, so okay, so he's looking at between 18 to 25. Okay. Oh boy. See, I mean, all this information could help Shanny and Rev out, but, if they had a little bit of motivation, they'd probably be in a better spot than having to ask people for money. It'd be actually less work for them to actually go, get it themselves. But, yeah, I'll end the screen recorder on here.